The parish has launched another salvo in the battle against litter in Calcasieu, thanks to the creative efforts of the Public Works Department's West Side crew. J.P. Booth gives us the details.
In 2009, the Calcasieu Parish Police Jury launched a new and aggressive litter campaign. While the program, which consists of litter hotlines, youth awareness programs, and public service announcements, has been a great success, Police Jury Cultural Affairs Coordinator Jason Barnes has one more ingredient to add to this litter awareness gumbo.
The Police Jury has been involved with the litter program for about a year now, and we were pretty aggressive with our media and our awareness out into the public, and we feel that we really made some strides in this past year. 2010, we wanted to do something a little more out of the box, wanted to be more visual, wanted to be more thought-provoking with the people that see a lot of our advertisements, a lot of things that we put out to the public. And this was just one of the examples of what we're wanting to do. One of the things that we had seen last year in California, a community did something similar to this, and we thought this was the perfect idea to really get people to know, here's what's going on in your community. This was easily found. All the trash that's on this billboard behind me was very easy to find. There wasn't a treasure hunt involved. If they were missing something, all they had to do was go a matter of blocks and they'd find what they were looking for. And that's a problem here in the parish. And this is just more of a wake-up reminder to our community to say, look, this is not going away, and it's not going to be just something you can hide. It's already here, it's a bad problem, and hopefully you're getting the message to rethink of when you're about to throw out that mattress on the side of the road.
The billboard contains litter of all shapes and sizes, from small beer cans and hubcaps to twin mattresses and a bathtub.
It's basically just a grab bag of everything we find in our ditches every day. Public Works spends a lot of time clearing these ditches, trying to help everybody out with their drainage, and people, you know, get rid of this litter, and somehow it ends up in the ditches because it's improperly disposed of. Some of these things, they clog culverts, they back water up into people's yards, and you know, this is just stuff we find every day.
You know, a lot of people look at litter as being a cigarette butt or a candy wrapper or something, but if you go out into our rural areas especially, you're going to see big item mattresses and boats and things like that in large quantities. We had someone that just called me personally and said that they found an entertainment center that was just left in a ditch, and that's a big problem here.
Mattresses and things like this, when we get big water like we've had lately, a lot of big rains, and they will wash these things up, and they'll clog some major drainage canals and ditches and things that, you know, and the water backs up, and you know, the blockage might be a mile, 2 miles from where somebody lives, and they might have water in their house because somebody carelessly put one of these large items in the ditch, and it's blocked. You know, it's called blockage, and it causes property damage, and not to mention, you know, it's not fun for people.
We have litter inmate crews who go and pick up things. We have a litter enforcement officer who's always going out to different reports of gross littering, which is what a mattress would be considered as. And so we're trying to attack all angles, and hopefully through education and awareness and enforcement, something like this of changing and making a difference and changing the habits in Calcasieu Parish will take place over a number of years. It's not going to happen tomorrow, but we just keep pressing on and keep on showing visuals like the billboard behind me. That's something that will hopefully resonate with our community and say, you know what, we need to change our habits. Our public is so used to the signs that say, you know, Southwest Louisiana is too beautiful to litter. They already know that. They already know that it's pretty. It's not reaching them. Maybe things like this will. We want to really be in there, in your face, and say, this is not going away. And we're really proud of the work that the Public Works Department did for this. This was something that we asked them to do. It was outside the boundaries of their job, obviously, but I think they really enjoyed it. Over the past several weeks, they've been working on this a little bit every afternoon, and when they'd find something laying on the ground, they'd say, this would be perfect. You know, the mattress, the baby pool, and things like that. That's really going to add a lot of emphasis. Their interaction and support of this project has been great, and I'm really excited to have them helping with the litter project. It's been a great thing, and couldn't have asked for some finer help than what they've given us.
And just as important as what's on the billboard is where is the billboard.
This billboard is going to be put up on Ryan Street, right along the Mardi Gras parade route. And we hope that it serves as a visual to so many people seeing, these parades that they might think twice about throwing the candy wrapper down. It's seen on the busiest street in Lake Charles. It'll be up we hope, for about 2 or 3 months. Things that you see behind me are not normally on a billboard, so we can't necessarily expect that it's going to be there all year. Some things may fall off. And so we're going to take it down when it starts to get a little old, but we really hope to get a lot of visual mileage out of that area.
Placing it on Ryan Street, and the reason is we just want to try to heighten people's level, they want to be conscientious. And if we can just make people think a little bit about how they're going to get rid of some of these bigger items and make sure that they dispose of them properly.
We always put on every single thing that we do, anything that we put out in the community has that litter hotline. That litter hotline is a direct communication between the citizen and us to let us know when people are littering.
For the Parish Line, I'm J.P. Booth.
To report anyone seen trashing Calcasieu, call the parish's litter hotline at 493-LITR.